route to Darwin. For 909 kilometers, continue straight on.
We're at the roadhouse and now out of Uluru, hoping for the diesel to be a little bit cheaper. In Uluru was $1.38, no, $2.38. Here we're looking at $2.36, so still really expensive. But these roadhouses are really good. I've mentioned them before. Accommodation, all your supplies, toilets, showers, all the good stuff. Quick lunch stop at Kalu, or the Devil's Marbles, and just looking at this, all the stonework here, all the way it sits, it's so bizarre. Like, have a look at that stone right there. It's like something's exploded. The rocks have come down, and that's just how they've been left. So it's just very extraordinary landscape. Rightio, so after a couple of days of driving, we've made it to the township of Daly Waters and the Daly Waters Pub. Couple of little facts about Daly Waters Pub. Apparently, yeah, it's Northern Territory's very first pub. Also, it has an airstrip built just behind it, which was a backup airstrip for World War II. We just wanted to get up to Darwin as quick as possible, so we just pretty much did 2 days of driving, and we stayed at a couple of roadhouses along the way. So Daly Waters, it's a bit of a popular spot, I believe, for travellers. A bit of a famous pub here. It's on the Stuart Highway, the northern end, heading towards Darwin. I think we're about 300-400 kilometres south of Darwin. Also, it's near the intersection of the Carpentaria Highway. The Carpentaria Highway, I believe, starts in Queensland at the more towards Cooktown, and you pop out here on the northern end of the Stuart Highway. So yeah, we've also treated ourselves to just a little donga here. So it's $120 for the night. Just wanted a couple of luxuries like air conditioning, because we have been sleeping in the heat the last few nights, and just wanted a couple of little luxuries. So we're just going to chill out here tonight. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and we're just going to go check out this funky pub, get a pub feed and a couple of beers. Daly Waters has several different types of accommodation. You've got your camping grounds with all your facilities. It's got cabins as well as little dongas like what we're staying in at the moment. It has a swimming pool and a funky little service station. There's a couple of little friendly pets that love roaming around the street and the pub. It's also happy hour between 4 and 6, which means $4 beers. Kilometres south of Darwin, and we've just popped into the town of Catherine. Rachel's got a bit of paperwork and bits and pieces she needs to send off. She's just been approved for a 15-week contract, so it means we will be staying in Darwin and calling Darwin home for at least the next 3 or 4 months minimum. So that's super exciting to call Darwin home. So she's in the post office sending off a few bits and pieces. We went for a grocery shop, and now we're gonna actually head to Darwin. And also we've just realized that in Darwin there's gonna be a level 1 tropical cyclone starting tonight. So how's that for luck? That's a bit exciting. Tropical 1 cyclone, 100-kilometre plus winds in Darwin. So we're shacking up somewhere. We're gonna find some accommodation, wait for this weather to pass. But yeah, how's that for timing? Should be exciting. Bit of diesel in Catherine, and we're looking at $1.89 a litre. So
cheap.
Cheap.
Yeah.
It's the cheapest we've had for a long time, but yeah, not too bad. So we're about an hour south of Darwin. We've just pulled into a little camping side road stop here to go to the toilet. The rain's starting to set in, it's starting to get heavy. And look at this little creek here. It's already starting to swell. Look at the flow. It's flowing hard already. That is crazy. You can literally see it just starting to creep up the bank here. Every couple of minutes it's getting higher and higher and higher. So here's our little refuge for the next
Week.
Oh, this cyclone. Oh, you just turned all the ambience off.
Yeah, but it was dark.
Full ambient.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Keep comfortable and warm while this cyclone passes. So
Warm. You don't need to keep warm.
don't really need to keep warm. It's actually quite hot, isn't it? But it's not really cyclone yet. I don't know how bad it's going to get, but it's just really wet at the moment. So it's been raining like this, yeah, since last night, or since yesterday. It's meant to last about 4 days, but there's no wind or anything. So it's just, at the moment, lots of rain, no cyclone. So just hanging out, lots of Netflix. Don't know really what else to say.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
So we've got a bit of a break in the weather. It's practically been raining the last 2 days, so it's looking not too bad at the moment. So we're going to get out, have a bit of an explore. I've got my fitness shoes on, and there's like a water lagoon, wave pool, a couple of waterfronts we want to explore, go for a bit of a walk. So we're slightly caffeinated and feeling good. We've been doing nothing for the last 2 days. So I'll just show you this hotel room as well. Got this for an absolute bargain. 500 bucks for 8 nights. $500. So because it is so extremely quiet here due to a pending cyclone, we still don't know what's happening with that, by the way. It's we're on watch, level 1 tropical cyclone. So far so good. But yeah, we've made this little hotel room or apartment a little home. So got all our little bits and pieces there, bibs and bobs, little stovetop. How good's that? So pretty much, yeah, just self-contained. We can cook, got a fridge, all the bibs and bobs. So yeah, let's go check out Darwin. Morning, troop. Let's go for an adventure. This whole structure is just completely packed with oysters. Bit of sunshine. It's pretty warm. It's like,
I think it's perfect.
Rachel thinks it's perfect. I think it's like feels like Bali. It's very, very humid, very warm. We're on like a bit of a wharf here, a bit of a walk you can do. And you got these like, it's like a fishing platform. You got your filleting stations there, and then you stand on here. It's quite big. You just send your rod out there. Not bad. So obviously it's closed now, but on this wharf there's like all these eateries, and like it's like 7 AM and it's just making us so hungry because there's a massive, as a lot of you know, there's a massive Asian influence here. So amongst all these restaurants behind me and the ones we just saw before, you've got all your seafood and all your fish and chipperies, but then you've just got, it's all your Thai, your Vietnamese, your Chinese, and the menus are just insane. Like you got crispy whole reef fish there, you've got awesome platters, different types of oysters, Tulipima. And then this is like I mean, look at our platter, number 18. You've got scallops, you've got calamari, you've got, it's just full of shellfish. Have a look at that. This is like a pub, it's a grill. Rachel, did you look at that?
Yeah, I know.
And then you've got,
that was a seafood platter for one.
and then you've got your Indian, and then you've got your bar. How nice is this? You've got your saltwater ocean here that I believe is protected from this rock wall they've made here. Bit of like a water park over there. Bit of beach volleyball. Beautiful grassy areas. And we've got a wave pool over there. We'll go check that out. But big exhibition centre, apartments and restaurants. Beautiful. So you just got heaps of bars and heaps of restaurants all throughout here, and then you've got this awesome wave pool. It's not going at the moment, it's still really early. There's a bit of water aerobics going on over there, but this is incredible. This is awesome. You got like another little kiddies water park behind these seats here as well. So we'll have to give this a crack later on, I reckon. Well, there we have it, Darwin waterfront. I was really impressed with that. I think we punched out a few kilometres. Lots of things to do, lots of places to eat, which me and Rachel love doing. So yeah, very impressed with that. That was beautiful. Anyway, we'll jump into Troopy and we'll go have a squeeze somewhere else. Rightio. So we just popped into another place called Cullen Bay. It's another like marina, lots of restaurants. Looks really nice. So let's go for a squeeze. Best crab in town, all beer $5. Sounds pretty good to me.
You find that?
Look at those fish.
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know that. I was going to say brim, but they are so not brim, are they?
They're not brimskis.
Cute.
This is a cracking marina. Have a look at this. No shortage of restaurants and seafood restaurants, especially in Darwin. Man, we're just...
We were going to lose weight.
We're in heaven. And there's so much Asian food. So if you like your Asian cuisine, I think Darwin is a place to go to. Oh my God, there's a Queenie. You You should be able to see that on the GoPro because that's quite big, that one, I think.
Oh, you're scaring her.
Is it big?
Yeah, it's big. Oh, big enough.
Rachel knows more about fish species than I do. It's pretty big, bud. I haven't caught one that big.
No, that's not big for a queenie. They can get like meter.
That is mint. How good's that? Like I said, it's still everything's closed because we're just early birds, but have a look at this. Beautiful. Little lounges over there. This is sensational. I can't believe we just saw a stonking queenie.
It's not a stonker, but it's big.
Look at that, eating bread.
It's not a stonker.
Man.
There's like a little remora on that one too. Look, underneath it. I can't see.
It's a beautiful spot.
Mullet?
It's a good haircut, that. Oh, the fish. Hurry up, babe. They're feeding fish.
Oh, okay, cool.
What the bloody hell is this joint? Oh, this is like a little theme parky thing, but it's like what they had in Portruy in Scotland.
Oh, no, not, you mean Skegness.
Skegness, Skeg Vegas.
In English, Skeg Vegas. Very cool, look at the...
That is so strange.
Lovely.
It's a bar and it's got Ferris wheels. Oh my God. Well, there we have Cullen Bay. I think it's called Cullen Bay. I'm hopefully pronouncing that right. But another completely different area to where we were just before. And it's just more restaurants, more fun to have. So many activities. Good morning, Darwin. Holy crap, it's hot already. Rightio, so we woke up approximately about 37 seconds ago and now we're at the Darwin Botanical Gardens. We've been coming here for our little morning walks or our little fitness routine, I suppose. Got the fitness attire on again. Yeah, and it's just a beautiful walk. It's very rainforesty, lots of shade, so it keeps you out of the sun and just keeps you a little bit cooler. Lots of birds and lizards and stuff. So I thought, yeah, we'll go for a walk, show you guys around, hopefully see a reptile or two. But first, the most important thing to any exercise routine is warming up. So let's get into it. $937. Whoa. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is a huge python right on that tree just there. And it's fake.